Welcome back to Architectural Adventures brought to you by Historic Springfield Society. I'm your host, Kylie. Thanks for watching as we explore Springfield's architectural curiosities. Today's video is a little bit different, so I'm going to share a story with you. Back in 2021, I got onto Netflix one evening, as one does, and decided to watch a documentary on serial killers because, why not? I get into the second episode and I'm just watching, and lo and behold, a camera pans down my street and I get a full view of what the 200 block of East 10th Street looked like in 1985. Needless to say, I about fell out of my chair because you don't expect to see your own house and street on a Netflix documentary about a serial killer. The documentary I'm referring to is called The Confession Killer and follows Henry Lee Lucas, who was a convicted murderer and alleged serial killer who confessed to at least 600 murders across the country. Now, journalist Hugh Hainsworth is the one who cues in the video clip that we're going to watch, and he actually conducted an investigation to see if there was any merit to Lucas's claims. So it is his footage that is used in the documentary. So Hainsworth actually made a trip to Jacksonville, and because at the time Lucas lived and worked extensively in the Springfield area, they actually had a camera pointed out, and I'm assuming that they drove around the entire neighborhood getting film footage, and it just so happened coincidentally that the footage used in the documentary happened to be the snippet of this block. So we are going to take a look at what the 200 block of East 10th Street looked like circa 1985, and then we will take a look at what it looks like present day 2025. And I just want to point out, if you are interested in this kind of macabre Southern Gothic literature and true crime, then I highly recommend checking out local author Tim Gilmore's book called Stalking Otis Toole. It follows Otis Toole and, of course, his partner in crime, Henry Lee Lucas. And it dispels some of the myths, but it also lets you make up your mind with the facts presented. And as always, Tim weaves together a very enticing and interesting local account of these events. So I highly recommend you picking up that book because I guarantee you won't be able to put it down. So now I want us to take a look at both of these images of this street about 40 years apart.
I went to Jacksonville, where Lucas worked.
And welcome back. Well, what do you think? That view may have been much more familiar to you as it is the very recent past. And I hope that you enjoyed that. It is a real treat to get to see footage of like something that's 40 years apart. I don't know if you realize how unusual and rare it is to be able to have video footage like that of a particular place. So it's a really good documentation of how that area has changed over time. And this, if nothing else, is a testament to finding resources for your historic neighborhood in the most unlikely of places. So thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.